What you doing? No.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals are set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we
I'm about
go
to beat your ass,
EA
boy.
Sports. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Throwing on first down is Murray. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. Murray complete to his running back, Kenyon Drake. Give him 14 on the play, and he'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
A gain of 14 yards.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. Dropped at the 35, so able to display his strength, but not much room to operate. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Drake. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. And the Cardinals are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
A quick burst there, and he nicely...
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
How about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Touchdown. Here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And got his man complete. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 81 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. I think you can make a fair case for Tyreek Hill being the most explosive player in the NFL when he gets his hands on the football, and that was Exhibit A. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing now is Murray. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Murray looks to throw again, second and 10. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. Murray to air it out again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words every time we hear that.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Murray again, this is Drake. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of
7-7, our score after one. The last run got 6, now second and 4. Shotgun now from Murray. Flush to his right. And his throw here is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Now on first down, Drake again. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first and goal, Drake. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
brings up second and goal.
They'll try again with Drake. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
He may try and run for this. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
They're going for it. It's Murray escaping and he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run, and the Cardinals have taken the lead.
The defense was almost too good on that play. They took away all of his targets. The one thing they forgot to account for him as a runner, and he was able to tuck it and go for the end zone and get it done.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar.
He's got him in. Complete. The 20, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 84 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
I've thrown him the ball 3 times, and he scored twice.
Blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff. They have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get
You
it,
mad, bro? You better beat me talking all that rah-rah.
And wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 20.
Yo, sorry ass nigga. You better beat me.
Plays on record, folks. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll get 3 yards on the screen.
Hey, no.
Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Murray. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. And he's got Fitzgerald. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Side complete to Williams. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
That's searchy, nigga.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Take that 3, little nigga.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Running from the shotgun with Dre. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. From the gun, Murray eluding the pressure. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kenyon Drake in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals have broken the tie.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
And just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off down at the 10. Shifts by him. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And it's 3rd down. Forced out to his left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. On first down, Drake. Open space inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up first and goal.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 65 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story, and wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 23 miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And now he's going to use his legs. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
At the 45-yard line.
Now Drake. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Chris Jones that time coming in with a tackle behind the line.
I'll tell you what,
You go
this
far.
defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the...
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sack.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
About 15 cents.
Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on second down, and that leads to a tough third down call. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A first down and then some. Give them 29 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th.
That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 54 yards. And we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Le'Veon Bell able to make it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football.
Sit down.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Oh,
get down.
That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick, but instead it falls down incomplete. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a draw play with Drake. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 more there and another first down.
Oh, that's going to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. with Drake. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Come on, your bitch made ass.
We head towards the home stretch of this game.
You trying to milk the clock. I'm not dumb. And I'm going to let you. Because it's going to hurt your dumb ass.
Resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point
Fucking bum.
game.
You crumb bum.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. To throw on 2nd and 6. Murray flushed out right, and that is incomplete here. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw is Murray. And,
You're a bum. You suck. You're a bum. You're a bum. You did all that talking. You finna lose. You bum ass nigga. You did all that talking and you finna fucking lose, bro. You did all that fucking talking just to lose.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10.
Go ahead. Burn them timeout.
Another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down. Now Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And no, it's incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And now,
ain't no pressure.
Going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
I wanted you to do that.
This one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Good shit.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead.
Now I got more time to think.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see him scrambling down.
I'm going for 2.
Getting those defensive guys ready.
I'm going for 2.
You have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He'll look to throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
He's got his man. That's Hardman. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Completes it to Hardman. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the 50-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Steps away to his left. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. Back to throw. Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he's going to get it.
Game time, boy. 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 Fucking trash talker. Fuck is wrong with you, man? Game time, boy.
Short kick. One of the up middle taken down.
Game time, boy. Fucking game time, boy. Game time, boy. I don't want to hear shit you got to say. Game time, boy. Game time, boy.
Ready to get their drive started. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running the play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, we're going to go to the
game time, boy.
Where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete.
Game time, boy. Game time, boy.
The ball game is over. 36. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some time.